So what are we gonna do tonight? Where it's just a little OG action. We just hang out.
Little OG Triple T, man. We'll see how this goes, and we got to do the liquor fueled pop-up audio tonight too.
So I shouldn't drink my capacity during the original show. I gotta save a little for part 2.
Nah, just go crazy. Who fucking cares? You ready to do it? Because we can't sit here and wait. Where's Fenson? He'll probably be here at 10. We're starting early, so
probably.
I gotta start playing my music. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is a Rem Dickman. Yeah, this is a Rem Dickman original. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh god, it feels so good in my balls.
It's groovy.
I did that solo by myself. I've never done a solo before. I did that. That's me.
Because you plugged in a guitar and played it.
I tapped on the screen like an asshole.
It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 105 of the Rich Dickman Show, the podcast. It is slightly better than mediocre. I am your host, I am Rem, back again, once more, on this crazy journey we take every single week of talking at you and to you and for you. I don't know what the hell we do, we just do stuff. I don't know, man, I'm going crazy. You're going crazy, we're all going crazy. There's no Nintendo Switches in the world. What the hell is going on, Ray? How are you, pal?
I'm doing all right, it's nice and warm over here. It's like 85, 90 degrees every day this week.
Yeah, you got a new hoodie?
Yes. So it's like the most amazing thing that's ever been manufactured outside of the United States, which is saying something.
Yes.
And goddamn, it's amazing. I make it look better. It makes me look better. It's a win-win situation.
Ray, tell everybody what it is. Jesus Christ. It's not Jesus Christ.
I was leaving a little suspense. It is an official trademarked, if you will. Maybe,
yeah.
maybe not.
Feels good.
Rich Dickman Show hoodie. It's got faces on it, or cartoon faces. It says Rich Dickman Show.
You know what I noticed is that your face looks more like your face than my face.
Well, I put it on, and Stella still goes, "Your guys' eyes look creepy."
Thanks, Randy.
Which, I mean, it's the art style. Stella, uncultured little kid.
I know. You got to teach those kids, right? You can't have this. This can't be a thing. They have to understand what art is and the art that we provide to the world. Yeah, get your shit together, Ray. All right. That's a beautiful goddamn sweatshirt. And you can go to richdickman.com and click on the merchandise tab. Go to the Rich Dickman store and get your own. I got a shirt coming pretty soon. Not a hoodie.
Ooh.
Probably should have been a hoodie, but it's maybe in the winter. I don't know. All right, here we go. Call the Dickman line 860-316-4776. richdickmanshow@gmail.com if you want to email us. Find us on Twitter at Rich Dickman Show. And like I said, richdickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs, including that wonderful, wonderful merch. Yes, sir. Oh, hey, do me a favor, you guys, real quick before we get going tonight. If you can get onto our YouTube channel, you have to search Rich Dickman to find it, but we post all the episodes up there. Maybe one day Ray will record the screen with our videos on it, and I'll be able to put some video content up there of us. But whatever, if you could subscribe to that, that'd be super cool. I don't expect you to do anything but subscribe. I would love to get our own custom URL. YouTube.com/Rich Dickman. Yeah, that's it. So, Ray, we got OG episode tonight. Our intern is missing. I don't know. Did you get anything cool from the intern this week? Because I certainly didn't.
Nope, that's one demerit.
Yeah, demerit. Fucking intern. The guy comes on here. Oh, I want to be the intern. You guys pay attention to me. And then all we get from Spaghetti all week is a poll in our Discord on who has the best chicken sandwich. Why would you even have a poll? The best chicken sandwich is obviously Chick-fil-A, followed very closely by Wendy's spicy chicken. Really? What are we talking about, right, Ray? I mean, come on.
Yeah, so you have to factor in things like availability, which I would absolutely agree with you that Chick-fil-A has the best one. They just have high quality food. The one thing that sucks about Chick-fil-A is you can't get them on Sunday. So if someone wants to dock a point for that, go ahead. But if you're just talking good food that you can find in like almost anywhere, yes, Chick-fil-A is amazing.
Yeah. All we need is the government to step in and say, hey, Chick-fil-A, you can't worship on Sundays anymore, like they're doing, and force Chick-fil-A to work, because that's what the government does now. Yep.
We need more government.
More government telling us what we can and cannot do. Yes, please. That's what we need. You know what, Ray, I really don't, I'm not going to make this a Corona cast again, okay, because I'm tired of complaining about it. I do have a few things I want to say. This is one of them, is that the amount, I know this is going to be the most sexist thing I say in a while, and I apologize in advance, all right? I expect the ladies to kind of just be chill, right? Just kind of hang out. Yeah, I'll stay home. No big deal, right? I expect that, and that's fine. The amount of dudes who are perfectly happy with being told to stay home, and who are absolutely terrified and scared to leave their doors and gather or go to a sporting. Ray, what happened to men? There's so many people who are scared. Like they're talking about like baseball coming back without fans, and maybe fans at the end of the year. There's people who are actually saying, no, there shouldn't be any fans this year. Fucking Medros, Medros on Twitter say, it's not going to be safe until 2021 to have sports again. What do you mean it's not going to be safe till 2021? Like, how do you know that? It's never going to be safe. Let's be honest, right? This thing's not going away until they have a vaccine for the flu, and we still have the flu, Ray. There's a vaccine for the flu, and we still have the flu every single year. So we're going to wait around for a vaccine for this bullshit before? Come on. All right. But the amount of men who are scared to death of this thing, it's very confusing to me. I fear for my own mortality. Sure. But I don't think myself important enough to shut the world down, right? If I go. Like, yeah, it sucks. And that, I don't want that to happen. But what am I going to do after it happens? There's nothing I can do about it.
And you can't live your life in fear. I would equate it to the fact that I don't know what the percentage is, and it's not important, but odds of dying in a car crash, just by accident, by chance, there's pretty decent chance, right?
Yeah, pretty good.
So what do you do to avoid that? You pay attention while you're driving. Maybe while you're purchasing a new vehicle, you look at the safety records, safety features. How safe is this vehicle? What happens if I get in an accident? Like, does it actually have a bunch of airbags? Now, what do you do if there's a coronavirus out there and you're afraid of it? You start taking safety measures. You can still do stuff like, hey, I can go out, but I wear a mask. I bring sanitizer with me. You just take the necessary steps. Whatever it is. Wearing a mask is such a pain in the ass.
Ray,
I'll get to that in a minute.
I don't know about you and how you were out in public, but I know for certain when I was out at wrestling with my dad, the only person I talked to was my dad. And when I was walking around in crowds, I walked around with my head down. And when I was in the restroom, I didn't touch a thing. All right. I used my elbows and I used my hips to move doors and everything around. And I washed my hands. So I don't know what the rest of the world is doing that they're so scared to be out in public. But I've been social distancing for at least 29 years. So, I mean, what the fuck, man? My company, the company I work for, had distributed, the company I work for contracted with Hanes brand, to make face masks for all of us. Ray's got to go. What happened? What's all that noise?
I just hear a lot of noise.
Is somebody fighting?
I don't know. They're like just goofing around like my wife and kids. That's what it sounds like.
So they contracted with Hanes brand
chasing a cab, but anyway,
to make face masks for all of us. So Hanes took like their leftover underwear fabric and made masks out of it. I'm very appreciative of Hanes doing that for us, right? That's really cool. But holy shit, first of all, not only are you wearing underwear on your face, they're impossible to breathe through. The amount of heat-related injuries we're going to have in a couple weeks is going to be massive because you get to put this fucking thing on your face. Because you can't breathe through it.
So in construction, before you're allowed to wear a mask, you have to take any sort of respirator at all. Anyone.
You have to take a class.
You have to take a fit test. Yeah, a fit test. You have to take an actual test. It's actually two tests. One is call it like a medical clearance. And then the other one's an actual test to make sure that you're wearing it properly. But you're not allowed to wear them if you have certain health concerns. I was told by my wife, she was saying, you're not supposed to put masks on infants or anyone under 2 years old. Why? It's more of a danger. So
yeah.
I'm like, so wait. These infants that have very new and undeveloped immune systems, it's better for them not to wear a mask?
Yeah.
So how dangerous is this thing? It just doesn't make sense. So I still believe, just through my common sense, that where's the virus live and grow? Inside the body. Now, how do you get in and out of the body most easily? Through the mouth and nose. So just logically, you cover up your mouth and nose. It's probably doing something. Even if it's not an N95, it's just something covering your face. So I'll give you that. Like, and people, be safe. Do whatever you think is going to be safe. But anyone that thinks that you walk outside your front door without a mask and poof, you got coronavirus, or hey, you walk within 6 feet of somebody, coronavirus is manifesting itself and jumping all over you. You're an idiot. That's what you're lost. You're gone.
I'm trying to explain that part to my wife. It's like, wait a second. Just because you step outside the door doesn't mean you're going to get the corona. You can gather with a bunch of people who haven't been infected. Like, I'm at risk, Ray. Like you, I'm out and about. I'm the one who goes shopping. I'm the one in the stores. I'm going to work every day. The biggest risk in my family, between my family and my parents and her parents, is me. And I come home every day and I'm with my kids. I make them dinner. I mean, I'm in the basement right now. So, how scared of this are you really? I don't know. It's listen, here's the thing. All right. People have a right to be afraid. I get it. Okay. It's scary. 50,000 people have died and that sucks, right? We're not going to minimize any of that again. It's just, the World Health Organization praised Sweden and their lack of lockdowns, just common sense measures. And then our goddamn stupid ass president says, "Oh, Sweden's a disaster." Like, what the fuck, man? Just sit this one out, dude. I mean, I'm on board for the humor, right? And the memes and all that shit.
Yeah.
But, you can't tweet about, hey, liberate Michigan, liberate Kentucky. You can't tweet liberate the states and then praise your own lockdowns and then say Sweden's doing a bad job because they don't have lockdowns. Yeah. That doesn't compute. Come on, buddy. I'm not, Ray, I try so hard to see both sides of an argument and understand where everybody's coming from. And I don't like placing blame on anybody, Ray. We had this discussion with Svensson and all this stuff. I get it. Right? But Jesus Christ, give me a break. Just sit down. For once in your goddamn presidency, just sit down. Okay. Let Sweden be Sweden. Let's try to be Sweden. Some shit. I don't know what's happening anymore, Ray.
Well, you know what's funny? So earlier you were saying something about being sexist. So I started, I'll tell you how this came about, why I started looking this up. But I started looking at the stats in my county on how many people have it. And you know what's sexist as fuck?
It's all males.
Coronavirus. No. So in my county, there's been a number of cases. There's about almost an even split between male and female, and only one undecided gender. So fuck you, coronavirus. Fuck you for not picking on people. You're like male or female almost exclusively. Like, this is bullshit. And so you know what? If you want to escape coronavirus, all you got to do is say, I'm not quite sure what my gender is right now. And
I'm in between.
That might be the cure right there. I mean, that's, and I haven't looked into it. Maybe that person's recovered. The odds are that they did. So, I would recommend that as your strategy moving forward.
That's the other thing. It's like, again, okay, we're going to get off this in a second. I'm sorry. And I understand 50,000 people have lost their lives. Okay. Now, how many of those are actual corona related? Are those being reclassified? Okay. That's a whole other thing we can get into. Reports are saying weird things about that. Okay. But the thought that if you get it, you're automatically dead. That's another thing that needs to clear up too. Most people who've got it survive it. Right? Even 100-year-olds, like, it's weird how, like, have you seen the reports of the 99 and 102-year-old people who get corona and then survive it? But the 70s and 80s-year-olds, they're dropping dead. They drop like flies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird to me. That is the weirdest thing ever. So, all right, let's get off the Rona. Let's do something else.
So check this out. So here's the I just can't stand how people are illogical. So this weekend, I told you a little bit about this. As it was happening, as unfolding on Saturday. So I went into the local grocery store, and that was the first place I've been in where they were requiring masks to be worn to enter the store. As I was getting out, taking my mask with me, another couple that had just started, like, as I was getting out of the car, I saw them turn the corner to go in. Like 2 seconds later, they're coming back out. And the guy's like, I didn't know I needed a mask. They were like turning people away. So like almost like I have a security guard at the front door. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to wear this freaking mask. And I'm wearing my wife's leopard print one that she got made for her because I don't have one. So like I already look like a doofus. So then I'm walking in the grocery store. All I'm trying to do is get some drinks because we're just meeting someone, killing some time, trying to get some drinks. And then I put the stupid mask on, and you know what happens? It makes my glasses fog up. And then it like makes my nose get a little condensation on my nose, and my glasses start falling down. And then I'm just getting annoyed. I'm just fucking mad that I'm wearing this damn mask.
I get so angry.
So it's harder to breathe, everything. And then I go over to the cold drinks aisle, and there's some lady that works there nonchalantly, half-ass wiping down the handles. Like, as if she doesn't care what she's doing. She's been told to do it, so she's just going through the motions. And the whole time I'm just frustrated. I feel like I'm about to fight everyone. I'm on edge. So then I go to the checkout, and they have the little dots there, stands far back. And basically my heels are on one of the dots. And the checkout guy goes, who's at least 10 feet from me, says, Hey, sir, could you take a couple more steps back, please? And I'm like the lady checking out is like, why? At least double the distance she needs to be. She's on the other side of the checkout stand, like the other customer. And there's the two people working there standing side by side. I'm like, what? So I take my basket and I set it on the ground, took 2 steps back and let him come and pick it up. Cause I'm like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. And then I go up and they already have these guys, they're working there wearing masks, gloves. They have sanitizer, and they have the little plexiglass fortress that they're inside of. So as they start touching my stuff, I'm like, hey, did you guys, change your gloves before you start handling my items? And they're like, no. I'm like, why not? They're like, oh, well, we use sanitizer. I'm like, cool. So if the sanitizer is so effective, why are you wearing gloves? And he's like, I don't know. They just gave them to us. And I'm like, yeah. And you two douchebags are standing fucking shoulder to shoulder. Like, none of this makes sense. So I literally said, go fuck yourself, grab my stuff and left. I'm like, this is unbelievable what's happening. Like, it just drives me insane that no one knows what's going on. So then I go out to the car and I look up the stats. In my county, as of 2019 census, 220,500 people in my county. You know how many cases there were? Less than 160, which is 0.0007% confirmed cases.
That's too many. Lock it down.
Like,
stay in your house.
What the fuck are we doing pretending that we're all in extreme danger? 0.007%. Like, it is Ray, fucking unbelievable.
If you go outside, you'll give it to somebody else, Ray. God damn you, because you know you're infected. The whole masks and social distancing, that we're all doubling up on, like, it makes you feel good and everything, but like, I have to deal with this stuff at my job too. I've got somebody there who's wearing a mask and keeping their social distance and is concerned about other people who might not be wearing a mask because they're doing like hard work and it's hard for them to breathe. And I said, well, you have a mask on and you are more than 6 feet away from them. So why are you concerned? Because I'm concerned for everybody else. But they're adults making choices and everybody else is wearing a mask and they're the only 2 people not wearing them. Like, I don't understand. Yeah. Why are we? Oh, speaking of wearing masks, I know I wanted to stop with this, but I had to bring this up because not only do we have a whole bunch of men who are scared and like willing and happy to stay away from everybody and just stay locked in their basements for the rest of their lives. We have my buddy Chris OC who has to ride the goddamn subway. I just found out that New York is just now starting to clean the subways once a day, like disinfect the subways once a day. And so I asked Chris OC, I said, hey man, like they weren't doing that before because that seems like something they should be doing. He says, oh no, they were doing it every 3 days. And he understands the absurdity in that as well. But now that they're all wearing masks and he gets upset when people aren't wearing masks on the subway. which, you know what, I can understand because it's crowded like a sardine can, and I've been on that freaking thing, and it's gross. You're standing close to people. Again, I keep my head down. I don't look at anybody, so that way I don't get breathed on. But he had mentioned that a couple people weren't wearing masks, so he called the police. Chris O.C., who has done a couple questionable activities that I know of, called the 311 hotline to report people on the train not wearing masks. And I was like, holy shit. What? Come on. Really? Wow. All right.
That's
we got to,
well,
yeah. All right. Make it quick because we got to move on because people hate this. People hate it.
You just got to be able to cut people some slack on what it is because some people, you can't find N95 masks. I was spending all week trying to get some for our guys at work, and they're essential workers, like building hospitals, and you can't find them. So, it's insane. Everyone's insane. We just need this to be over.
So, speaking of underwear, I wanted to bring the story in last week, and I forgot. But, since I'm the designated going out person, my daughter, she needed new underwear. So my wife says to me,
oh, jeez.
Yeah, she says, can you go to Target and can you get our daughter, a couple packs of underwear? And I said, yes, I can do that. No problem. Because, just go grab, what size is she? And she says, no, when you get there, can you just take some pictures of the underwear and send them to me so she can pick out the styles she likes? And I said,
then you need the mask. So
yeah,
no one can tell who you are.
Sweetheart, do you understand how, I'm going to get arrested tonight for doing that. I'm going to be standing there like some weird pedo, grabbing packages of girls' underwear and taking pictures. And that's what I did, Ray. I stood in front of the girls' underwear shelf and I pulled different packages off and I texted pictures to my wife. Thankfully, nobody's out and there weren't too many people staring at me. But my God, is that the most awkward thing I've ever done in my life?
Yeah, that's so awkward.
What do you think of this one? In hindsight being 2020, is that I could have just like video chatted and got it done that way. But nope, I was standing there in the girls' underwear aisle taking pictures of girls' underwear.
Nice.
Yeah.
Too bad your wife didn't also ask you to do something like get tampons or vagina shampoo or something, like just more stuff. So you just look super awkward. You're just checking out and everyone's like, what the fuck is this? Arrest this guy for sure.
Yeah.
We got him caught red-handed.
Yeah, it would have worked out.
Weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I become like a totally different animal in that mask. Shout out to Hot German News Babe for checking in on me. I went grocery shopping on Saturday. I went grocery shopping twice this past weekend to do two different stores. The first store I went to, a good old Stop and Shop, was empty. Right, the frozen foods empty, the meat's empty. There's no fresh fish there. There's no deli. It's empty. Wow. The shelves. It's it's like fucking Venezuela, man. And I'm walking around in my mask, and they have the one-way arrows in the aisles. You can only, I don't know if you have this in California, but we have one ways.
No.
Yeah, and people are willfully disobeying the one-way arrows. Ray, I don't know if you know anything about me. I'm a guy who tends to follow the rules when they're presented to me. So if something says one way, I will go the one way. Okay. So when other people aren't, I get unreasonably upset at it. So I've got this goddamn mask on. I can hardly breathe. There's nothing in the grocery store. And I'm just thinking, this is no way to live. And I think I tweeted out, because Hot German News Babe had mentioned another 30 days or being let out too soon or whatever it was. And I said, you know what? I'd rather be dead. I don't want to live like this anymore. I'd rather be dead. And so she texted me. She's like, dude, are you serious right now? I'm like, yes, I am very serious. I hate everything about this. I'd rather be dead. I don't want to live like this. And thank God I have kids to keep me alive. Cause I'm just so miserable. I was being overly dramatic. But it was just terrible. It was so terrible. Then I went to another grocery store. I went to the Stu Leonard's on Sunday. Shelves were packed. Frozen foods were packed, fresh fish, fresh meat, everything. I was like, oh my God, it is much more expensive to shop here, but this is where I will go from now on.
Yeah. Stock up, buy all of it. Literally every last item. Actually, speaking of masks, I was thinking, I had this idea. You know how you could this would be awesome. Take a picture of your face and then get the mask So it is like the bottom half of your face. So when you're wearing it doesn't look like you have a mask on. How fun would that be?
I'm trying to make
amazing.
I'm trying to make the Rich Dickman Show gators on Teespring, but I don't have a high enough quality image. Hey, Randy, you're there. Let me know the images you did of Ray and Rem's face. Are they at least 70 DPI? I don't know what that means. I've asked producer Ryan, and he doesn't give me any answers because I don't know. He's just like living in a perpetual state of I don't know what. In New York City. He must be like drunk or high or sleeping or something. I don't know. But Randy, those, if we can do like a Ray and Rem mask, that'd be cool. I just need to know if they're 70 DPI. I don't know how to look that up, Randy. So if you know, let me know, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. You and Svensson. Svensson, turn your goddamn camera on. You can join in. That'd be fun.
Yeah. You weirdo.
But I would love to have some face masks with our cartoon face on them. That'd be fucking cool. But Ray, we've gone way too far. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep this the Corona thing, but here we go. We've gone way too far, Ray, because, after all this, like my wife, poor thing, all she wants is a goddamn like Sunday, right? All the ice cream places are closed right now. So we try to go to McDonald's and get one of their hot fudge sundaes. And McDonald's hot fudge sundaes are good. All right. I don't care what anybody says. That's a good freaking sundae. The ice cream's tasty and the hot fudge is good. Yeah. So you go to McDonald's and say, can I have a hot fudge sundae? And they say, I'm sorry, we're not selling those right now. I was like, wait, what? Why not? Because we can't get the ingredients to make the sundaes. Like, well, do you have McFlurries? And they say, yeah. I'm like, what are we doing? Why can't I get a sundae? You're making McFlurries. Make me a goddamn sundae. What are we? All right. So they're not doing Sundays at McDonald's. And you know what? Take a deep breath, Rem, and you'll move on with life. Everything will be fine. Okay. So, but, nope. No. I've praised the McDonald's before. I like McDonald's, for the most part. And I go there this morning because I had to make a run to another building. I was hungry. And one of my most favorite things is a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel out of McDonald's, right? So I pull up to the drive-thru and they say, hey, how can I help you? And I'm like, hey, good morning. I would like a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, please. And the lady says, oh, I'm sorry. We're not selling that right now. I'm sorry, what? We're not selling those right now. You can have a biscuit or a McMuffin. I'm like, you're not selling the bagels? Like, what happened to the goddamn bagels? Did the bagel cow like die? Like, what happened? Why do we not have bagels anymore? What's going on in this world? So I got a biscuit. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. It was terrible. I don't know if you ever had McDonald's biscuits, Ray.
Oh. Yeah, they're dry.
It was just, I'm like, I can't even, all I could taste was the dry, horrible fake butter biscuit, and I didn't taste any of the egg or the bacon or the cheese. And then that special sauce they put on the bagel, that wasn't there either. It was like, God damn it. That's $3.88 I'll never get back.
Coronavirus is ruining everything. Well, what do you even get? What else? Like, how do they not have that stuff? It doesn't make sense that they would just be like, oh,
what's affecting the supply? It's bread.
You make one thing, or like if they can make the McFlurry, what they'd be like, well, maybe just give me a McFlurry and put some of the fudge on top. Like, I don't know how do they not think outside the box at all?
They're not allowed to. Those corporate places, they're not allowed to think outside the box. They have to do the one way.
Not McDonald's.
And that's it. Yeah. So this all needs to end so I can get my goddamn bacon, egg, and cheese bagel back, because this is ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, like everything's messed up these days. You know what's funny though is how I'm laughing my ass off because I only have like a 10-minute drive to work, but I listen to the radio for a good 10 minutes, right? And in the morning it's always talk shows, and all these fuckers they're all working remotely. And you know what? Our podcast sounds better than the radio stations. Like, their stuff sounds like shit. They have no idea what they're doing, and it is comical. Holy hell, it's so funny. Like, they're inside of a tin can, and or like they have just shitty sound quality. Like, they're in the bottom of some tanker out in the middle of the Pacific or something like that. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but they don't
have me processing
terrible.
Their audio. That's what they don't have.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Ray.
They also have
welcome to WKCI 101 in the morning. It's 98 degrees out there, lots of sun and rain, and we hope you have a great day.
That too.
Yeah,
it totally sounds like that too. And then, like, who was it? Somebody they're doing like these trivia questions, and stuff, and no one knows anything. And I'm like, why are you even doing trivia that you know literally nothing about? Like, what is the point? Just like, they're just shitty. And I'm not even going to try and sit here and say, hey, I'm really good at this. I'm way better than anyone on the radio. But anyone that does radio over here, like, holy fuck, man. I'm like, you guys get a little out of your comfort zones, and I swear to God, I could take their job in a week. Like, Jesus Christ, they're so bad. I don't understand. Like, these people spent how much time going to fucking radio school or some shit, and they can't handle the situation. Oh, I love it. It's so entertaining driving to work now.
Hey, 9:10 in the morning, coming at you. 85 degrees today, a little bit of sun, lots of rain. Here's Lincoln Park.
Yeah, radio. I used to love radio, right? Back in the good days. Radio became just like a computer. I grew up like listening to DJs in the morning shows, and I got away with saying the F slur on the radio back in the 90s.
Did you see Halle Berry dropped the F-bomb? She said motherfucker on ESPN.
No.
Did you see that?
I did not, but I'm talking about the F slur, not the F word. Back in
sorry, you said that slur.
Yeah, back in like 1994, there was no school. That
was acceptable then.
Yeah, no, it was fine back then. Yeah, now it's a hate crime. But my buddy and I would do the total phone where two people could talk on a line, or three people. Three, yeah, so we would call the radio stations on the total phone. And I said, hey, Matt, tell them that you're not really happy. I don't know. I don't remember what I said.
Yeah.
So he calls him up and I had him on the radio and he's complaining about something. And then the guy says, oh, well, you sound like a cute little boy. And then I said, because I was listening in, I said, huh, what a, and that's when I dropped the F slur. And that went out. Oh, there's a text message. That went out live on the radio. So that was awesome. 96.5 TICFM.
96.5 TICFM coming at you this morning.
Yeah. So I love radio. I went to...
Dude.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. They just have like massive delays on the radio here too. Like, I don't understand how they function. They're just piss poor.
Yeah, radio's terrible now. It's just not... I can't... It's unlistenable. Jesus. All right, Ray, what do you got, man? Or do I have anything else I want to say? Oh yeah, I do. I'm sorry, Ray. Last week I talked about firing a guy. This week I fired a guy. I fired a guy yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The guy
for being a pussy about coronavirus?
for just being shitty and smelling like shit. Like, he smelled bad. The guy worked for me Monday. He did a terrible job. So on Tuesday I had my supervisor say, hey man, text the guy and tell him to come in at 9:00. Now, nobody starts at 9:00 in my building. We start at 7 or 8. So my supervisor texts them and says, hey, boss wants to see you at 9:00. And boss wants you to come in at 9:00. And then he says, so I'm the text message going back and forth. And he says, not to work, I assume. So my supervisor texts back, no, he wants to meet with you about your performance. And the guy texts, oh, I guess I'm not getting any better. So it's probably not good, right? So my supervisor stopped responding to him. So 9:00 the next day rolls around. I'm sitting in my office and he walks in and he had his mask on and he already had an attitude. And me, Ray, I can talk my way through anything and I'll make you feel good while making fun of you, right? I can do that stuff. But this guy just had an attitude when he walked into my office and sat down, just plopped down all heavy in the chair. And so I was like, I gotta let you go, buddy. It's not working out. You're not getting any better. Sorry. We gave you a chance and here you are. Okay. And he tosses his identification badge at me with a lanyard still attached. And like, I look at it there's like shit on the lanyard or something. Like, it's stained. It's a black lanyard and it's stained brown. I don't know what the fuck was on it. So I pulled the ID card out and I gave him back. And I said, you can keep that, little going away present. On his way out, he left my office, and to leave the building, you have to go off the workroom floor. And he says, it was nice meeting everybody. And nobody said a word. It's a pin drop. Nobody said anything. Oh, it's so awkward. But I fired a guy. So listen, not my fault he sucked. I tried to make him better, and he was terrible. what you can do?
Bad people are just bad. I mean, you can try and motivate them, but there's only so much you can do. And, there's no point in you wasting all your fucking energy trying to make a shitty person that's unmotivated better.
Right.
Like, focus that energy on making someone that wants to be good better.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
like, why waste your energy? Yep. I literally had a guy come in 2 days ago and tell me, hey, I think my skills are being underutilized. And I was like, okay. He goes, hey, I'm really good at things like organizing, stuff on the job site, make sure we got the right amount of material. It's organized. I'm really good at talking to the superintendents. And I go, well, you're in the union, so you make over double what 2 people in the office make. So unless you can do it over twice as fast as them, they're going to continue to make sure that we have the right amount of material. And he's like, oh, okay. It's like, but I'm still really good at talking to the superintendents and making sure the job gets done right. So the next day he goes to a job, literally forgets the most important fucking item that you need to do the work that we do, spends 4 fucking hours, which is how long it should have taken to get the whole job done, and then has to stay late like almost 11 hours and didn't tell their superintendent that we had to stay late because he fucked up until the time they were supposed to leave. So their superintendent's pissed off because he's like, why couldn't you fucking said something earlier? Like now I'm unexpectedly having to stay another 2-3 hours. So I'm getting a call from their project manager. It's like, yeah, your guys are, our superintendent's a little mad at him. And I'm like, understandably, I don't have he fucked up. If you guys want to send us a back charge, I don't even care because he completely blew it on that. Like it's inexcusable. Like it should have taken him 4 hours, took him 4 hours to get started. Like at the day after he's telling me how he's so good at talking to superintendents and making it. It's like, are you like, what, who are you? Do you not hear what you just said the day before? Like, shouldn't you have been busting your ass to make sure that, like, I don't know, man. People are crazy. Coronavirus is making us insane.
Ray, I'm watching us on the video here, bit.do/TRDS1 on our Discord server, right?
Sexy.
Yeah. If we were able to get like, hey, Randy, let me know if you can like record this screen because you could be a director and change the cameras as we're talking to each other. That would make for some cool video too. Because Craig has its own video screen for some reason. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Ray, tell me what else you got going on, buddy. I'm looking at your notes here and I'm very interested.
Yeah. I had one more thing that I did, which was on Sunday, guested on the Holy Rollers podcast.
Oh, CJ's podcast.
I think I might have done it. Yeah. It was a good podcast. Larry, I don't know how to say his last name without butchering his name. It's like, yeah. Okay. There, better you said it correctly than me incorrectly. But he was there with CJ. 2 of them are awesome. I thought it was a lot of fun. Yes, Crippled Jesus. I believe that I was supposed to. I think there might have been some miscommunication now that I'm thinking about it. Because you came to me and said, hey, CJ had asked you something about recording, and then you asked me like, hey, could you record with CJ on Sunday? And I said, yeah, I could do it for a little bit. So I got in touch with him. Said, yeah, I can be there. What time? We got it all set up. So then I'm sitting there and he starts the podcast, introduces Larry there, and then they start talking and I'm like, well, he didn't say anything to me, but I'm like, no offense, but I'm not here to just record your podcast for you and sit here the whole time. So I'm like, I'm chiming in, like I'm fucking talking. I'm not sitting here the whole time just listening to you guys. Like I got better shit to do. No offense. And let's just put it this way: recording is you click a button. Like once you know how to do it, you know how to do it. It's pretty hard to mess it up.
Right, so, easy. It's my client.
Anyway,
Stop
well, as I said, once you know how to do it, once you get the proper training, then
I'm in the business of producing podcasts now, and I use you as my second arm, my third arm. I guess that would because I already have a second arm. It's the arm I don't masturbate with. So you'd be my third arm. I guess that would be an interesting experience. Anyways, I'm helping Crippled Jesus with Holy Rollers, and he recorded with Larry like 2 days before you did. And so CJ says, Discord was fucking up. So, Larry sent you his Audacity tracks, but there's a space they broke up. So there's 2 tracks and there's like a 3-minute piece that's missing, but I got all my track in there. So it's there, but for whatever reason, it's going to take 40 minutes to upload. I'm like, CJ, what the hell? How's it going to take 40 minutes to upload? Like, come see me next Thursday and we'll go over the exporting here. So I get CJ's file. and I hit download, right? And it says it's going to be 20 minutes to download this file. Like, what the fuck? What did he do to this MP3 file? Why is it going to take me 20 minutes to download a 35-minute long MP3 file? So 20 minutes later, the shit pops up in my and I put it in my Audacity to look at it, and I'm like, wait a second. And I sent you a picture of this, and first I thought, oh, like 2.5 hours long. That's pretty. Wait a second, it's 24 hours long. CJ pressed record and let his microphone record for 24 hours. There's CJ watching television. There's CJ's mom having dinner with her boyfriend. There's CJ telling his mom today's drinking day. There's like a period of sleeping in there. I'm looking for the time like somebody starts fucking or something. I'm like, what the fuck what's happening here? It's 24 hours of crippled Jesus' life in an audio file.
It's amazing.
And I think his computer is centrally located too, because I picked up everything, like from the kitchen into the living. I heard the television going. I was like, oh my God. I said, hey man, I just clicked around. There's no file with Larry here, man. There's no 35 minutes out of this 24-hour period. So I don't know what you did, but I don't have your audio, and you don't have a Craig track for a Discord backup. So you're gonna have to do it again. And he's like, maybe I can get Larry back. And I said, okay, but if you can't get Larry back, let me know. I'll see if Ray can do it. I think he'll probably be available because Ray doesn't do anything. And that's when I got a hold of you and said, hey Ray, can you record with CJ? Because I can't. Like on a Sunday, I can't. Yeah. I can put things together, but I can't record. And you said, yeah. So then he invited both of you on. And I think he just thought you were there to record the track.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. And that's where, so then I was like, it's just like a little miscommunication. It was all last minute and everything. And then by the time it ended, then I was like, oh fuck, maybe I wasn't supposed to actually say anything. But like I said, I was like, I'm already here. I'm literally not going to sit here the whole fucking time and just be some little observer. And then all I'm doing is hitting the start and stop button. Like, and that's where I was like, man, if you want me to show you, I can show you how to do it. Because like I said, once you actually see the steps of how to do it, you go, it's not that bad. It's just knowing, like you go into Audacity, there's a bazillion buttons, and then you got Craig, and it's like, how does Craig work? You've never seen it before. You don't know how it works. That's not a problem. I'm not holding it against him, but yeah, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to talk, dude. So I was like chatting with him, but it was a lot of fun. There's some really good guys.
Yeah, we got to get Larry on the show. I like Larry.
Listen to it.
Larry's like an old version of me.
Oh, he's cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I told him to, the first 5 minutes he's talking and I'm like, he sounds really familiar. Do I somehow know him? Like what is this? How do I know this voice? And then it clicked. He sounds 100%, like Walter White, like the drug dealing Walter White sounds just like him. Yeah. Like when he's mad and when he's like yelling at Jesse kind of thing. And I was like,
we're going to have him on just so we can say, I am the one who knocks.
Yeah. Dude. So at the end, I told him, I was like, has anyone ever told you that you sound like, Bryan Cranston? And he's like, nope. I was like, well, you definitely were tripping me out for a little while. So there's that. But yeah, it'd be awesome to get him on. He's good. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Very, what I like about him is he's like,
yeah, go ahead.
Shut up. I'm just kidding.
There's some delay here. It's just like, like we're on local radio.
He's got the wisdom of an older gentleman, right? And I appreciate that. I appreciate an older gentleman. Learned that from my father. Go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
The only other thing I did this weekend, I got a little WGT golf going. Maddie and I played a few rounds, and holy fuck, it was a blast.
That fucking cunt.
Yeah, dude, it's so fun. We're like talking trash, just hitting some balls in the holes. But yeah, it's a good time. So I found out they do have it as early access on Steam, so you can get it on Steam. It's still early access to limited features, but for anyone out there, I think we'll keep trying to do that over the weekends. Get a little game going.
You should make a WGT golf page on the website.
Yeah, we could do that.
Leaderboards and stuff. People can sign up to play. Actually, you know what, Ray? That's a really good idea. I think you should do that this weekend. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you for coming up with that.
Yeah. And I spent Sunday being pretty hungover.
Yeah. Hey, what's this?
We got into it.
You got to tell me about your wife, man, because I've been looking at that all day wondering.
Yeah. So have you ever, do you know what a quote unquote influencer is?
Yeah,
like
of
on
course.
Instagram?
Like you and I are influencers, right? Very technically.
Yeah, so that's what's interesting is people that are like, oh, that person's an influencer. And I'm like, yeah, but like, how do you become an influencer? Like, who's in charge of deciding who's an influencer? And no one seems to know what the fucking answer is.
Because nobody knows.
Apparently, there is some sort of, some companies that will just put that tag on people or something and then pay them or something.
Yeah.
But that's what my wife literally said to me, which I thought was the funniest thing ever. She says that her new goal is to become an influencer so she never has to work again. And I was like, honey, you're a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah. Please stay off the internet.
I'm like, I work. Like I don't know what you think you're going to do by being an influencer. Like,
what's she going to influence? Again? Like baby products?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's like makeup and whatever women are into. I don't even know. Like that's
women
the thing.
Don't even know what they're into.
You know what? Yeah. So that's the thing. The stay-at-home moms, they don't even know. They don't care. They just want to be popular. That's it. They just want to be able to post everything on social media and have a bunch of people look at them and be like, oh, she's so beautiful. I just want to be like her. That's it.
Good.
Which I'm fine with. I don't care.
Yeah.
If she wants to be famous and have some cash flowing in through her just posting stuff on Instagram, yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't care.
Well, Ray, I'm not drunk enough to be inappropriate with your wife, but I mean, she can influence a lot of people with her hot ass. You know what I'm saying? So
she was just in here a second ago too. You missed it.
What do you mean I missed it?
Like, right?
I'm been staring at your goddamn camera for the last 51 minutes.
She was just outside of it.
Fuck you, Ray.
Hey, has your wife ever? Does she post much on social media, like
no,
pictures
thank
of her?
God. No, fuck no. She knows better.
So my wife does, and you know what she tells me every time I have to take her picture? She's like, "You got to get lower." Like, you know how like weird Asian people at Disneyland do that thing where they like squat? You know what I'm talking about? They like squat down and take the pictures. She's like, "You have to do that." I'm like, okay. She's like, that gets the right angle. And so I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'll look like an idiot taking a picture, whatever. But then, so today, got that sweatshirt, that hoodie. You know what I did?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, kids, you're the perfect height. I gotta use you're the perfect height. Come here.
It was
Come
your
here.
kids you took the pictures?
Yeah, I got my kids utilizing the kids, man. Those little leeches just bleeding me dry of all my money. Finally,
I was going to ask you who was taking those pictures, and I figured it was your wife, but I guess it's your kids. So good, free slave labor, awesome. Get down there, get the right angle for daddy.
Pro tip: you won't run out of film, so just have your kids take a bunch of pictures. The angle will be good. Probably half of them will be blurry because they can't hold the phone steady. But you know,
kids are terrible.
You just got plenty of space on these phones these days. You're good to go.
You gotta meme the shit out of the pictures of you in that hoodie. All right, I gotta sell some merch. Daddy needs to make some extra cheddar here. All right, you know what I'm saying? All right.
When some certain stores open back up, you gotta be able to have a place to spend that stuff, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Ray, what do you want to do next? Do you want to do Thinking with Your Dickman, or do you want to do Dick of the Week? Because we have Dicks of the Week, we have submissions, and we have Thinking with Your Dickman, and we also have Dick Tips. Oh my God, we have a lot. Oh, I didn't realize it's so much. We only have 40 minutes to do it in. So make a smart choice.
So I see two Thinking with Your Dickmans. We could do one of those and then go to Dick of the Week and see how much time we have left.
All right, that sounds good. We could
unless we blow through this.
You want segments? We've got segments. It's Thinking with Your Dickman.
Right, Mr. Dickman sent me a memo this week. He wants all the bumpers to sound kind of like that, so you have to redo all of them. All right, go ahead. Read the first Thinking with Your Dickman.
So Jared writes in, I live in Huntington Beach, which is a Southern California beach town, where I'm able to surf on the daily. With all the... oh, I should read it like it too. With all the social distancing, most beaches are closed. Because that's what I would imagine he sounds like. But I've snuck out a few times to go surfing. Now it's a little known fact that if there are tons of people in the water, sharks get scared away. Since I'm all alone these days while surfing, I am more on the lookout for sharks. As is common knowledge, the advice to deter a shark attack is to punch it in the nose. But has anyone ever considered how difficult it is to throw a punch while underwater? It's like swinging in slow-mo, bro. This is amazing. With the increased risk of being a shark snack, I dig hearing your advice on how to fight off a shark if it comes at me.
We missed an opportunity here, man. Shark. You should have sent that to Randy. Randy's been hitting that Dynavap. Randy should have read that.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
We could have him do a take.
Yeah. Does Randy have access to these notes?
I know, but I could just copy and paste it.
Yeah, you know what? Copy and paste that shit to Randy while I think of, because listen, I'm not from the West Coast. I don't have much experience in sharks. I've got experience in lots of wild animals, but not sharks. Like I've watched like 6 episodes of Tiger King, so I know all about tigers. I've done the Earth Planet series, or the Blue Planet, whatever the planet shit is. Mm-hmm. So I know about animals. I know I have a dog, so I know about dogs, and I have cats, and I know about cats, and I don't know much about gerbils, but I could figure that one out. That's easy. But sharks are different. A different animal. So does Randy have this?
Yeah.
Does Randy have it? Randy, let me know when you're.
Oh, can you hear me?
All right. So there's Randy. Yeah, there you are. My advocate. Yes. Randy at Sir Zero with an E on Twitter. Okay, so once you read this one more time for us, but that Southern California voice.
I live in Huntington Beach, which is a Southern California beach town.
Randy, hold on. Wait.
What? You said
don't
Southern.
Don't try. I know, but don't try.
Oh.
Just let it go, bruh.
I live in Huntington Beach. No, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I live in Huntington Beach, which is a Southern California beach town where I'm able to surf on the daily. With all the social distancing, most beaches are closed, but I've snuck out a few times to go surfing. Now, it's a little known fact that if there are tons of people in the water, sharks get scared away. Since I'm all alone these days while surfing, I am more on the lookout for sharks. As it is common knowledge, the advice to deter a shark attack is to punch it in the nose. But has anyone ever considered how difficult it is to throw a punch while underwater? It's like swinging in slow-mo, bro. With the increased risk of being a shark snack. I dig hearing your advice on how to fight off a shark if it comes at me, bro. I can do the banana nut bread at work guy voice. Would that work?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, try that.
No, that it didn't work on the spot.
Yeah.
It only works when I get really excited about like Nutty Buddies. And I'm like, oh, Nutty Buddies on the night, baby. Yeah, nightstand table, baby. Oh, hell yeah, bro. That I got to get real excited about it, though. One time she bought me a big pack of Nutty Buddies. Yeah. And she put them on the nightside table and didn't tell me, and I just found them naturally when I was hungry, and I may have been a little high, and I found them and I was like, banana nut bread, bro, hell yeah, bro, and I did it really well, and I was happy. What are we talking about?
No, Nutty Buddies.
Did I do the thing? Yeah. I would give this guy the advice of, punch the shark in the balls. That's what I'd do. All right.
Right. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you slide down the silky smooth body of a shark. It's only silky smooth one way, Ray. If you go the other way on a shark, it's really rough and weird. I don't know if you knew that. But you slide down and you punch it in the balls. Absolutely. Ray, do you in Southern California or Northern California, I don't know where the fuck you are in California. You're somewhere in California. I assume that you see sharks on daily.
Yeah. So for anyone that hasn't really studied the geography of California, it's basically a giant beach that literally it's just a beach. There's no mountains, no valley, nothing else. And we all have blonde hair, blue eyes, and we surf.
Fucking Nazis.
And yes. And yeah. So what I would do is like a Three Stooges move. Yeah, I know. You can't punch it in the nose. So you do like a nose hook thing. You just pick him up, stick your fingers in his nose, pick him up Three Stooges style. Maybe
Choicy
poke him in
nose
the
hook,
eyeballs.
brah.
Yeah, like just something else. I don't know, but yeah, it's whatever you gotta do. Poke it in the eyeball.
You know,
I don't know, man. Yeah, I get it. You can't punch it. What? Yeah.
Everybody just like resorts to violence right away, man. And I'm just like, hey, man, why don't you just like, I don't know, pet the shark, bro. Just like pet the shark. Like, hey, you got a pretty nose. Let me see what it feels like. And just like, hey, man, just calm down. Just calm down. Shark. I'm not food. I know you think I'm food. Yeah. I probably look delicious. I've seen myself naked. I'd eat me, right? But you don't want to eat me because there's more bones than there is anything good. Honest to God, all right? Because I'm not, listen, I might be 200 pounds, right? But I'm a very skinny 200 pounds. I don't know how that works, right? I think it's like mostly in my belly. And I suck it in most of the time. So you can't even see it. When I walk around, I hold my belly in. So I look like I'm a very lanky, svelte 200 pounds. Nobody would really know how much I actually weigh. I do a really good job of lying to people nonstop throughout my life. I know that's probably something I got to work on. Anyways, you got to have a conversation with that shark. Man, listen, man, don't eat me because there's better things out there to eat, like seals or like fish, or I don't know how sharks fare with whales. What?
Check this. You're onto something.
Yeah.
What you do is you go out there with the intent to make the shark happy. What do sharks like? Bloody fish. Just shove a bunch of bloody fish in your pockets when you go out there.
Yeah.
Just shove them in your pockets when you go surfing. And then you'll find, dude, the first time you go out, a shark comes by, you feed it some of those bloody fish. Dude, next time you come out, more and more sharks will come. They'll be your best friend, dude. This is so genius, dude. I love where this is going. Yeah, dude, sharks are going to love you. Next thing you know, you're going to be the Shark King. You're going to be on Netflix. Like, fucking, this is golden. Oh my God. We are the best advice givers ever.
See how easy this is, Ray? Like, everyone thought this was hard. Like, oh my God, Rem, how are you so smart at giving advice? Man, I just have a lot of life experience. And so do you in feeding sharks. So there you go.
Wait, Ray.
Oh.
Ray. That sounded like a really great point, but I missed it. Could you repeat that for me?
No, Randy, you're going to have to listen back in the episode on Saturday morning.
That's why we record this for you. So you can
sorry, buddy. We got to keep moving. We got to get to that liquor fuel bonus afterwards. So thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. I can't find my mouse. All right. So I hope, what's this dude? Jared, I hope that helps. Shove a bunch of like dead fish in your pockets and become friends with the sharks. That would be,
easy peasy.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. All right. Let's move on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to introduce this week's finalists for Dick of the Week. And here's our first nominee.
Hello, Ray, and hello, Rem, and everybody that helped make the Rich Dickman Show my favorite podcast to listen to. This is Vincent here,
it's Dick Dickman.
I'm calling in a nomination for Dick of the Week. This week, we have Jamal. Jamal works at the Steak and Shake near me, and the reason I'm nominating him for Dick of the Week is because 3 times this week...
Wait, Steak and Shake? Is that a real place? Randy, Ray,
yeah,
Steak and Shake?
You've never heard of that?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they serve steaks or steak sandwiches?
I'm not 100% sure because they don't have any near me. I thought they made burgers and shakes, but it's like, ground beef or something like that.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up while he talks.
I could go for a milkshake right now.
He screwed up my order. One time he screwed it up 3 times in the same day.
Well, one time he did it 3 times.
This is basically one I want to talk about. It 3 times in the same day. I go to the Steak and Shake, and of course, you can only do drive up or order out or something like that because everything's closed. So I go through the drive-through and I order 2 things: a large fry.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Listen to how animated Svensson is right now. Listen how excited he is. Okay. All right. Go ahead. What Ray? What are you owing? What is it?
Keep going. And I think I've been here. I think I've been to one.
Okay.
So
and
keep going. Let me check on that.
That's it. Nothing more. Only those 2 things. So I go around and, after about a 20-minute wait, finally get to the window to pay. And Jamal takes and tells me the price. And I give him my card. He rings it up, gives me the card back. All of a sudden, he hands me my fries and says, "Have a good day." I'm like, "What do you mean, have a good day?" So he closes the window, and I have to knock on the window. I'm like, hello, you're forgetting something. He's like, "Oh, did you have a drink with this?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, oh, okay. So then he takes and closes the window, comes back, hands me a Coke. I'm like, dude, check the ticket. I'm like, oh, order a shake, not a Coke. He's like,
that's Steak and Shake.
Okay.
Why would he get a
Closes the
Coke?
window, comes back, gives me the shake.
Yeah.
Seriously, how the hell can you mess up 2 things on an order? I couldn't believe it. Anyway, later in the week, same thing happens. I go back and I order the same thing, a shake and a fry. And once again, he gives me the fries, forgets the shake. Have to knock on the window again. Hey, you forgot my shake. Oh, I'm sorry, man. He remembered me from before and says, oh, that's twice I've done that to you. Yeah, stop doing it, you idiot. Anyway, that's my nomination for Dick of the Week. Rem, Ray, I hope you guys are doing well. You're doing a great job. I hope you're safe. Take care, everybody.
You know, that is the worst. Go ahead.
Svensson, as the wonderful George W. Bush once said, there's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. Okay? It's like, you can't go back. Like, maybe not you're the problem, but I mean, you gotta, like, if they mess it up the first time that poorly, maybe just steer clear of them.
There's nothing in the world that's worse. I mean, nothing that's worse than stating your order clearly and then having the fast food people mess up your. Because listen, when you go to fast food, right? You're not going for a salad. Okay, you're not going for like an orange juice or some shit. Like you're going for some goddamn junk food, right? You're going for that fucking burger or that shake or those fries because you're craving it. And then you're just like, goddamn, I need a large goddamn fry and I need an apple pie. Right. So you pull up to that drive through and like, hey man, I would like a large fries and 2 apple pies. Okay. And then you get to the window and they give you your shit and you don't bother to check because you're just excited. You're going to dig into that bag. Like, God damn, I can eat these fries and I want that sweet, sweet apple pie in my mouth. And then you open up the pie and it's like a pumpkin pie. Like, what the fuck? What just happened? Right. There's nothing worse than them screwing up the fast food order because you don't go to fast food because you feel like it. You go to fast food because you need it. All right. Can we all agree? Right. We all agree you need that shit in your body. So when they screw it up, it is a personal attack. It is actual violence, Ray. Words aren't violence. Yeah. Messing up a fast food order is violence. All right. And we need to bring more attention to this. Svensson, I'm on your side here. Jamal, is an asshole. And you know what, Svensson, you're like a put together guy. Maybe you should pull Jamal aside and give him some counseling and say, hey, bro, listen, I know, times are tough right now and you're doing the best you can, but maybe we need to concentrate more on taking the correct order and filling it right because I'm a customer and you want a job. You need me to come back. Right. I don't know how it is out in, where is he? Illinois land. Randy's out of weed. But anyways, yeah, no, I hear you, Svensson. I totally hear you.
So I have been to a Steak and Shake. It was there was one inside the hotel when it was about a year ago. I went to that cheerleading competition in Vegas. So they had one downstairs and we couldn't stay away from, they have a deal where it's 3 sliders, or they call them shooters, and fries, but they have different flavors of sauce they put on: Cajun, garlic, chipotle, ketchup, mustard, Frisco.
That's more than 3.
Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's 3. It gives you 3 sliders.
Oh.
So, and then fries. Yeah. And dude, it's like, we just kept going back there. I think we went there every day. We were there because it's actually like pretty decent. It's not, for what it is, it's actually pretty good. And they have, patty melts and it is comfort food. It's just greasy, like you said. It's something you need when you need it. You
don't want it.
Love it.
You need it. You don't go to McDonald's because you want it. You go because you need it. Like, let's just be honest with what it is. All right, here's the next one.
What up, nerds? I'm back.
Whoa.
I've been hunkering. I've been quarantining. I've been social distancing. The world has gone mad. And, I'm an introvert and do kind of well in that situation, but my therapist says I should talk to people more and reach out and branch out. So the best way I know how to do that is to share news of idiots in this world with all of
It's HDNB. She's back. Hot Drummer News Babe.
you guys. And this story involves a cat, and I think we could all agree that cats are assholes, but they're not that. We probably shouldn't throw our kitty, as you'll see. And, the guy in question is on the planning commission, and the planning commission sucks if you've ever been to a meeting or covered one like I have. maybe he just got sick of being on the planning commission. So here we go out of Vallejo, California, Ray.
Right
A planning
road,
commissioner has resigned after throwing his pet cat and apparently drinking a beer during a Zoom meeting between city officials that was made public. During the April 20th teleconference of the city's planning commission, Chris Platzer announced, "I'd like to introduce my cat." And then he picked up his pet before suddenly tossing it off screen. He was also seen sipping from a green bottle during the meeting, according to the Times Herald. After the conference ended, this is my favorite part. After
Rolling
the
Rock,
conference
if it's
ended,
Rolling Rock.
he could be heard making derogatory remarks, such as, "I'm going to call bullshit on you little bitches," according to the original commission meeting video released by the city. In an email to the Times Herald on Saturday, Platzer said he has resigned from the planning commission effective immediately. The resignation came days before the city council was set to consider a resolution removing him from the 7-person panel. And so they have someone saying, "Oh yeah, the mayor wasn't pleased." And, he says that, you really ought to follow the decorum and at each and every public meeting, which those are some of the nastiest exchanges I've ever witnessed. But anyway, he says, "This hurts the credibility of the city." This is the mayor. "What happens if a developer is watching that meeting and sees that? They would obviously have concerns about the city." Too right, sir. Too right. So that's what I got for you. I'm going to go back underground. Maybe I'll be back. Whatever. Bye.
Thanks, HTNB. She sent a video link with that, and I will throw this link on the richdickman.com for the episode write-up. Let's see what we get. Will we get an ad? Because the Rich Dickman account isn't premium like the my personal account is. So let's see.
Yeah.
Come on, it's
what's
loading.
Amazing?
What's that?
What's amazing about this whole situation is that all these people are all of a sudden that are not technologically versed are all of a sudden having to use Zoom and other things like that. And if you go on, I just did it. I go on YouTube and just type in Twitch fails.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Twitch, which is not necessarily people that are highly technologically advanced, but we're talking people that are intentionally, they're trying to be cool by getting on Twitch, be seen. And there's hundreds of thousands of views on all these videos. So then you get these people that are like, "I don't know what the fuck I'm doing." And they get in these Zoom meetings. Dude, there's got to be so many fuck ups. So many fuck ups. I wish they're all recorded. If you're out there and you're doing Zoom meetings, please try and find a way to record them, because there's going to be a bazillion of those where people are just doing just
So, Commissioner
the worst
Platzer,
stuff.
do you have any comments that you would like to make?
Yes, if I'm allowed to make them.
Yes, this is the section where you can, Commissioner Platzer.
Okay, first I'd like to introduce my cat.
Oh my God. He just let his cat.
And I
The
would,
guy's like, put his head in his
Vice
hands.
Chair, I'll take care of it. If the clerk could poll
He's got a green bottle
the
in front of
members
him.
on the substitute motion
This guy
that
could give no fucks.
Commissioner Platzer, do you have any comments that you would like to make?
yes, if I'm allowed to.
Oh man, that was
The
fun.
timing of that meow is like almost too perfect.
Yeah.
Like it's almost planned.
Like, I don't know how you expect a whole bunch of especially boomers like that to have a professional Zoom meeting when they don't even know how to work their Facebook machines. As Mad Cook said a couple episodes ago, it's, hey, Billy, can you come fix my Zoom machine for me, please? I have a meeting in 10 minutes. It's like, what the fuck do you expect?
Man.
All right. So
Yes.
we got Jamal for screwing up Svensson's order. And we've got Commissioner Platzer for throwing his cat and drinking alcohol during a planning meeting. All right. Ray, do you have thoughts?
You want to try and vote right now, or just more thoughts? Is that what you're
both.
asking?
Both of those, because,
I'd be ready to vote. Do you want to vote?
Yeah. All right. Let's do that.
After
We gotta
much
get you paid.
deliberation, the incredibly handsome expert
$15,
judges
man,
have come
so
to the
far.
consensus that this week's Dick of the Week award goes to...
Yeah. All right. What are you thinking, buddy?
I would say Jamal. I don't necessarily see either of those people as being straight up dick move type of things.
Just
It's
ignorant.
just, Yeah. And like, I don't know, the guy, it's almost like, yeah, Jamal's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I feel sorry that happened to you, Svensson.
HDNB, like I appreciate the audio recording and getting us. It's great to have you back because we love your professional news reporting voice.
Yes.
And you bring an element of class and sophistication to the show that is sorely needed, and a female voice that is lacking outside of the delightful and beautiful porn stars we have on. Have we had a non-porn star guest on besides HDNB? I don't think so. Well, there's my mom. Oh God,
Iris or Isis. Sorry,
Isis. Oh yeah, but
Isis.
Yeah, but like she's a sex guest though, right? We have so basically it's HDNB and my mom.
And we've had Berries and Cream. The show.
But is she really a guest or just a pain in the ass? Like I don't know what she is. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Berries,
I love question.
I love you.
I don't know.
Berries.
She made a really cool picture of us.
Oh, she did. She did. Check out our Discord. Bit.news. I'll share this one.
Awesome.
All right,
yeah,
but
she's awesome.
Yeah, but HDMI, that's a great story. But that's more of a case of Boomer not knowing how technology works or not knowing how to keep his shit together, I guess. The actual dick of the week here is got to be Jamal because it's not just one mistake. It is more than one mistake that he made. It's a personal attack against Svensson. I mean, I don't know what I said. It was violence before, but screwing up your fast food order is violence. Okay. That is, you can't have that. All right. Cause it's just so important to get your correct fast food order. Again, you don't go to Steak and Shake or, McDonald's or freaking Wendy's or you don't go to these places because you want it. You go because you need it. And when they screw it up, it's end times. End times. All right. Oh,
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'd say Mr. Boomer there, he's just entertaining. Mr. I'm going to fuck up your fast food order. That happens all the time and frustrates everybody.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
All right.
Dick.
Certainly. Okay. We got one more segment to get to tonight. And, this will be good, I think.
This is a bumper for the Dick Tips segment.
Because Ray wanted an excuse to make his voice sound cool and talk about himself in the third person.
All right, Ray, hit us with the dick tips.
I don't mind that bumper. How do I report my neighbors for having a gathering?
Oh, at Stupid Game Tweet on Twitter. He'll tell you all about it.
Yeah. So what you just step number 1. Unlock your phone. Step number 2, add something to your contacts, and make it speed dial to the police station. And then you literally sit on your porch like a grumpy old man and just watch for people and keep an ear out for, oh, do I hear some happy laughter and barbecuing over there? I smell barbecue. Yeah. Call the police.
Wow. Like, do I hear people who aren't afraid of life? Oh my God. I need to report them and ruin their fun and make them afraid of everything and cancel them. Yeah. Hey Ray, what's the male term for, we have Karen. Like what's the male version of that? Do you know?
Is that supposed to be Chad these days?
I don't know. Randy said something, but he's like talking to his muted camera. I don't know what you said, Randy.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'd be a Chad.
Chad?
Which I don't know if I
thought Chad was a handsome man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Karen.
I thought he was hanging.
Karen's trying to tell us that Karen is the same as using the N-word. I don't think that's the case at all. Yeah.
Maybe. How do people make these connections?
I stand by the saying that if you would report your neighbors for having a social gathering in these Corona times, you would also report an Anne Frank as well during the Nazi times.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So mind your own business, dude. You don't need to be reporting anybody unless they're coughing on you. If that's the case, you know what? That's bullshit. They shouldn't be coughing on you. But if they're minding their own business and nowhere near you, don't worry about it. Move on with your life.
Yeah, I'd say mutual gatherings. Like, come on, let them do their thing, and it's not hurting you directly, and you're not in danger.
My body, my choice.
Have some fun.
My body, my choice. That's right. All right, man.
Yeah, maybe I want coronavirus so that I can defeat it, and then I will be one of the few people that's strong enough to be outside.
My bloodline will reign supreme.
Yeah, stronger. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Stronger bloodline.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. All right. Well, listen. What else we got going on tonight? Anything?
I don't know. I think we might have made it to the end already. I think that's pretty good.
Well, Randy, you want to jump in here again
efficient.
and give us 5 minutes of content?
Or if you want to kill 5 minutes, we can just keep doing weather and traffic.
This is Randy here in the air, and there's a pileup on I-275 at the I-71 corridor. You're going to want to avoid that.
Uh-oh.
What was the trucker carrying?
No.
Guys, we don't need that type of traffic.
What was his
Hold on.
cargo?
We're just trying to get to work.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, people are coming in my room here.
Oh, you're right.
Well, it's your house, but you got my butane?
Yes, dear.
Thanks, dear.
Oh,
All right.
Sweetie pie.
Well, I'm on
What
the
a
show
sweet
right now.
pie.
You're
Oh my
recorded,
gosh.
so
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, whatever.
So don't fuck up.
Anyways,
Well,
before
sports today,
Yes.
the Yankees didn't play. Neither did any basketball teams, and football is almost canceled. Back to you, Ray.
they're still wrestling.
Yeah, they're still wrestling. Goddamn right there is.
Oh man.
Hey, you know what? It is essential because what else are we going to do on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, Randy? Like, I need my wrestling fix. Survivor only has a couple more episodes left.
Rick and Morty's back on Sunday. There's that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I got to get in. I started watching the last season of Clone Wars. And, there was a night I should not have done that because earlier that afternoon, my friend Mike stopped by. And then later that night, I got drunk at dinner. Yeah. So by the time I was able to sit down and watch television, I was out cold.
Howdy.
Yeah. I woke up and I'm like 4.5 episodes into Clone Wars, season 7. I'm like, what the hell? I don't remember. All I remember was like the first opening line. It's like, oh, shit.
That's like me and The Flash. I started watching The Flash because I was like, this is going to be a fun show that I don't really need to pay attention to. It's not that entertaining, but some stuff's going to happen. And I'll be like, oh, that was fun when I watched it. And then I might fall asleep on the couch, skip an episode or two and be fine. No, next thing I know, I'm like, wait, something just happened. They like went in the future, in the past, in the future. I'm like, wait, what? And then I go back like a couple episodes. Next thing I know, I'm literally sitting there on the couch. I'm like, fuck this show. Like all I do is watch the same 4 episodes over and over again because I keep missing something and then something else happens and I don't know. They're in some other timeline and there's like 20 timelines and stuff. Piece of advice, never watch
I'm going to make Rem
Randy.
show. I'm going to make you so mad.
Yeah,
I've
make
never
me mad.
made it through a single
need you-
Star
hold
Wars
on.
film.
All right. You need to take over for me for 2 seconds. I'm having an issue and I have to go take care of it. And you're going to host a show for a few minutes. Okay. I will be back in a moment. Keep going.
Hey, Ray. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Randy.
What's up, girl? How you doing?
What do you think we should do?
Well, I mean, it's our show, so we're just going to talk shit about Rem, of course. Oh, wait, I'm his advocate.
So-
I can't talk shit. You talk shit, I got to beat your ass. But metaphorically.
Okay, yeah. So maybe we could talk shit about someone else. Who do you want to talk about?
I'm not really a shit talker per se. You know, like I think I'm more cerebral, you know, like I find your greatest weakness, but I wait months and months to do it. And I pretend to, and I really, am chummy with you. Like I make you feel good. I stroke your ego. I do all that. And then just at the right moment, I let you know that I could crush you at any moment and make you feel that big.
I don't know if that's cerebral or psychotic. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, but I only do it every once in a while. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's good every once in a while.
It really cleanses the palate.
Let's see.
I really need to get one of those Boone arms because I have to set this thing on my keyboard tray, this mic, so that I sound good. I think I sound good. I probably don't sound good.
Hey, you sound good. Yeah. Sounds fine to me. Wait, on your keyboard tray? What's a keyboard tray?
It mounts to the desk to hold the keyboard because I have a partial tear on my rotator cuff over here. So, I had never got the surgery. I decided to just keep pushing through. And so I have to have this set lower because if it's higher, then it really hurts. It aggravates that injury. So
is that on your throwing or non-throwing?
Non-throwing. I got it while it was a stupid injury. I was lifted up here to grab a box full of cable boxes. And whenever I did, it just snapped, popped, and it was a little partial tear. So.
See, that's what I find so funny. Like just in general, right? You could literally be doing something.
This is terrible, pod.
Everyday activity, and then no. This is the thing. you could just be doing whatever you're doing, everyday life, and then all of a sudden, shit happens. You fucking tear your rotator cuff, you tear your ACL, you throw out your back. But we're super afraid of this thing, this coronavirus. It's like, well, if you wear a mask, that's effective. If you stay away from other people, that's effective. But we're still like, don't go anywhere. Don't do anything. Like
nobody's everybody's given up. You know what I mean? Like everybody was out today. I went and seen my grandparents for the first time in like a month and a half. It was kind of weird. You know, like I felt weird doing it, but I haven't been to work in 2 weeks. So I've been just staying home. And you know, the only place I go is Walmart, Kroger's, sometimes fast food. And then, yeah.
That's all you need. Does your Walmart have do you have a Walmart, what's it called?
No. No, we just have a giant super center. We're rural.
Yeah, we have one of each.
Yeah,
they're both trash.
Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere. Literally, there's farms all around us. Technically, we're connected to, but we still get cable internet, so that's cool. So I still get my free hookups on the internet.
Oh hell yeah! Dude.
But
that's why I got farms all around me too, dude. Nothing but farms. That's all I do. In fact, the other day I was literally running around the track of a farm, and I ran right between a snake chasing a lizard.
Damn!
Like I'm just running, and all of a sudden this lizard jumps out, and the snake comes out right after it, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And so I jumped, and as I jumped, the snake's like coming after, like from my left to the right, going out chasing the lizard, and then sees me and just fucking hightails it back in the little bush there. And I was like, "Oh damn!" I think it was just like a garter snake or something like that. So it's not really.
Should have let it bite you just to have a cooler story. You know what? Kayfabe. Let's edit that out. Yeah, edit that out and retell it where you got bit. Okay.
So then it lunged at me, but mid jump to avoid it, I reached down with my hand because I'm super athletic and flexible. I grabbed it by the back of its neck, snapped its neck, and then before I hit the ground, fed it to the lizard.
My God. You snapped its neck in midair and fed it to the lizard. That's why your cock was much bigger than Rem's. You know what I mean? You like System of a Down? Yeah, you should just come back, get Cigarro ready, and get the Vixia, the audio cables going. As soon as he plays back, just play it. My cock is much bigger than yours. My cock can walk right through that door with the feeling so pure. It's got you screaming back for more. Yeah, that's what we got to do.
You know what helped me make that leap so high in the air, get that kind of height?
Eugenics?
I was listening to System of a Down. I was listening to System of a Down. It was like, jump, pogo, 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 pogo,
bounce, pogo, 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 up, pogo, 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 pogo.
That's exactly what happened. And I gave me the
My favorite was
to make that sort of a maneuver.
Terracotta Pie.
The Legend of Zelda.
Banana, terracotta, banana, terracotta pie. And terracotta pie was an STD infected vagina, turns out. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Violent pornography.
System of a Down's amazing. Yeah. System of a Down's so.
Dude, what about Scars on Broadway?
Oh my God.
Have you ever heard their song Chemicals?
I don't know that one. No.
Scars on Broadway is System of a Down without Serge because he split.
Maybe I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they have the song called Chemicals. It's like, you know, how does it go? Everybody. No, wait, that's a System of a Down song.
I was like, I know.
Yeah, no, Chemicals, dude. It's like piss on your face while you suck on my cock. Like it's all up in there. Yeah, it's pretty. Madness, feeling scared, looking around and nobody's there. Fuck the world, let's get ready to rock while you piss on my face while I suck on your cock or something like that.
Oh no.
Oh man. Rem's gonna listen to this and be like, what the you know? Like he's gonna be anyways.
Oh, that's they're I don't know, System of a Down, they were big when I was in high school. I thought they were call it groundbreaking or revolutionary. They had a very unique sound. Still do.
Armenians, man. I see a shadow.
Oh. Yeah, and they don't fucking sell you couches in a timely manner.
Yeah. Goddamn, Ray.
All right.
Hey, facts are facts.
So that was a great little segment there that we did, Ray. We talked a lot of System of the Down and quoted some lyrics that Rem will have to edit out probably.
Have a 2-minute bonus episode.
No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Thank you, Randy.
Oh, you're very welcome.
We're going to wrap up.
All right.
Okay, at Sir0 with an E on Twitter. All right. Coming up next, live audience, we're going to be doing the final liquor fueled pop up audio. So if you're here in the Discord, bit.news/TRDS1, that's what you get, and you'll see it on our Patreon, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. Coming up probably Wednesday. All right, Ray, we got anything else we got to talk about, or are we good to wrap up, buddy?
We can wrap it up like we're trying to not get someone pregnant.
Oh, damn. God damn, Ray. Right. Plug your stuff, Ray, and plug the WGT golf page you're going to put in the website.
Yeah, so on Twitter at Jules Wenfeld, I think I was considering doing it, but next time we might do a little streaming of the WGT golf on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jules Wenfeld.
Means twitch.tv/Rich Dickman.
Oh, we could do it on Rich Dickman. Yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah, you have access to that, right?
I did show. There is, yeah, I do. Right. I did show. Go check out the latest clip that I have up on there, the second latest. There is one on my Twitch channel of me playing some golf, and like the most insane shot you've ever seen. It's worth watching, in my opinion.
Nice.
Check it out.
You're really good at video game golf. Good for you, jabroni.
It's the scenario. You'll like it. It's I don't want to give it away, but it's it's craziness.
Hey, did we talk about Isaac's show? I don't remember. Listen, Isaac recorded his podcast, right? And he had Ray on and Eric Wong, all right? Yep. And then Isaac had a guest on who didn't know they had to record a track because Isaac didn't tell him to. So I said, Isaac, just listen, Isaac, just record an ending to your show so you can publish it, because I didn't spend all freaking day editing this goddamn show just for it to sit there doing nothing. So get your shit together and record an ending. So at some point you'll hear Isaac and Ray Dickman with Eric Wong on Isaac's show, chimping out with Isaac Jackson. But also check out Holy Rollers with CJ, old cripple Jesus. This week he's going to have Sarah Starr on. I arranged that for him tomorrow. He's interviewing Sarah Starr, our good old friend of the show, Sarah Starr. So yeah, those are Rich Dickman produced shows. Check them out. That's right. Find us online at richdickman.com. For all your Rich Dickman needs, make sure you check out the merchandise tab, because we got some awesome stuff. Ray's got pictures on his Twitter and my Twitter of that sweet, sweet Rich Dickman Show hoodie that he is wearing. When I get my shirt, I will be posting pictures of that as well. A lot of new merchandise on there, so check that out. That's awesome. And if you like what we do, you want to support the show, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. Give you something every week. Every single week, you get something at patreon.com/Rich Dickman. And coming soon, you'll have the final liquor fueled pop-up audio, which we are going to record next. That's right. All right. In that YouTube channel, search us on YouTube. These episodes go up every week, and we want to do some more video stuff once we figure out how to record what we're looking at in the Discord. But we would love to get our custom URL. So if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel, just search Rich Dickman and get us to that 100 subscriber mark. We would be eternally grateful to you. That's right. Grateful. RichDickmanShow@gmail.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. No. RichDickmanShow@gmail.com if you want to get in touch with the show, or call the Dickman line at 860-316-4776 at Rich Dickman Show on Twitter. You can follow producer Ryan on Twitter at Ryan TRDS, and of course my mother at Rem_Mama. I am at Rem Dickman. Thank you all so much for listening every single week and letting us know what you think. We love you all. You're a great audience for the most part. I mean, you got some work to do, right? Let's be honest. Like if you just tell everybody they're good all the time, they never strive to be better. So you guys, I mean, you could be better.
Yeah. You guys could have a better show.
Yeah, get your shit together, audience. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm carrying.
We got the video. Thank you, Randy. We've got the video cameras on in our Discord. Get in here Thursday nights, 9:30 or 10 o'clock, probably 9:30 Eastern, and we're having a good time. All right, so for Randy and for Ray and for all of us here at Rich Dickman Enterprises, Rich Dickman Group LLC, Mr. Dickman himself, of course. We'll see you next week. Good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So we're gonna limit the post show here. We gotta go right in. Ray, do you need to go pee-pee? You need a pee-pee break?
Yeah, let me do something like that. It shouldn't take too long.
All right. So
stop recording.
Yeah, stop your track. Set the check and do a pee-pee break. All right.